Hi there, cadets. We've already talked about how to care for your instrument and how to put it together and hold it properly. Now we're going to move on and talk about horn embouchure. And I'll zoom in for an example here in a second. But to start with, we're going to discuss the syllables and what your face should be doing. I want you to say dim, p, dim, p. And I want you to kind of flex the chin a little bit and just stretch these muscles just a little bit. This needs to be firm. Dim, p. Dim, p. Then your mouthpiece will be 2/3. It'll be a little higher and than the lower lip, because this is where all the action happens. So dim, p. And then come from above and set your mouthpiece where it's supposed to be. We're going to zoom in closer so that you can actually see. Alright, time for the close-up demonstration of what your embouchure as a French hornist should look like. I'm going to tilt my face off to the side so I won't actually be looking at you, but it's so you can actually see my embouchure up close. So, you want to say the syllable dim, so this is nice and flat, and then p. Dim, p. Now I'm going to bring my mouthpiece from above, and it should be 2/3, 1/3. 2/3 towards the top, 1/3 towards the bottom. Dim, p. Lips are wet, and then I'm going to pour enough air into the mouthpiece so that I can form a nice tone. One more time. Wet lips. Dim, p. Again, reset. Dim, p. Dim, p. Okay, now that we've zoomed in and we've had a little bit of practice just buzzing on the mouthpiece, I'm going to take my mouthpiece and put it back on the horn, and we're going to talk about the first 5 notes that I would teach a beginning horn player. Unfortunately, on horn, we're pitched a little bit differently than a lot of the other brass instruments, and it's a little tricky to get started. So we're going to start on a low C on a horn, which is not something you would normally start on if you're going to play with everybody in the band. It's because we're pitched in F. But to be comfortable on the instrument and have it make sense and give you some initial success, we're going to start on a low C. So what I want you to do is hold the instrument the way you're supposed to, get comfortable in your chair, set your embouchure, make sure your lips are wet, your throat needs to be open, breathe out through that sigh, and then set the embouchure, dim, p, and breathe out. See what pitch you get to start. Ideally, we'd love to have this one. Try to get that pitch. Mess around a little bit, make yourself comfortable, see if you can get this pitch. So that's your low C, and you should be playing it open, no valves pushed at all. One more time with me. Common problems, make sure your teeth are apart just a little bit. Your lips need to be wet. They need to actually be touching. You need to blow enough air through the embouchure to actually produce a sound. I'm not going in through very detailed, exceedingly crazy amounts of information for you, because this is really supposed to just get you started. This video is not intended to replace your band director or your private lessons instructor. It's just the first sounds. So try to get that low C. You may need to manipulate your embouchure a little bit to change if you're getting higher or lower. Try to get that C to start with. When you get that, then we're going to move one step higher to a D, which will be played first valve. So back to the C. First valve for D. And I have a little, my horn needs some repair, so the buzzing is not my fault. We've got some issues going on here. Now I'm going to go back to open again for the next pitch, which is even higher on an E. Let's go back to the C, then D, then E. Wet lips, dim, p, exhale, enough air to produce a buzz. the first valve again for F. So open for C, first valve for D, open for E, first valve for F. And the last note we're going to learn today is G, which is also open. So it's just open, first valve, open, first valve, open. Ready? Starting with the C. Alright, so this is Embouchure Crash Course. Watch this video a few times, especially the close-up, to make sure that you're getting the right pitches and the right sounds. I wish you the best of luck, and you really need to practice this a lot. French horn is a very difficult instrument to start on, but it is one of the coolest in the entire band. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at the address listed below. But with horn, I would highly recommend that you talk to your band director or your private lessons instructor as much as you can, just so you can get some immediate feedback. But I'm always there to help you as well. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you keep practicing.